You're the real deal. I fucking love you. And so is your brother. So is your brother. And so is Frank, a peachy. One of the greatest joys in my life, and the reason I'm here today, was to be able to be in this thing called Quiet Riot. But before I was in Quiet Riot, I had already played for 10 years on and off with my best friend in the entire world, Rudy Sarzo. Rudy is, I mean, you guys know what an amazing bass player is, but Rudy is the most amazing person I have ever known in my entire life. He is my dearest, my oldest friend. He is the voice of reason when I am the voice of insanity. It's always been that way. You know I love you. There wouldn't have been a Quiet Riot without the late, great Randy Rhoads, who's also being inducted tonight and representing here with his family. Kathy, Kelly, we're all wearing our polka dots here for Randy. The late, great Kevin Dubrow, the single most insane and inspiring and reckless and wonderful person I've ever known, and he's loved and missed. All the members in the first version of Quiet Riot, Drew Forsythe, Kelly Garney, of course Rudy Sarzo, and all the members in Quiet Riot that have come and gone, and we'll get to that later on this evening, but I'm just really thrilled and honored to be here. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Billy, the guiding light at Modern Drummer. If it wasn't for you, I may not be standing here today, so thank you. And I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you all for this great honor. Thank you.
Frankie, when he came up, he squeezed my ass. And when he left just now, he kissed me. You saw that, right? That's the most action I had in a while, Frankie. I'm going to be looking for you later, pal. Thank you, buddy. So listen, I just got a note. We only have a few more to go, but I've got to move it a little quicker. So I don't mean any offense to the people that I'm going to be bringing up to close things out, but we're under a time constraint. So if I get them up here a little bit quicker and don't tell as many stories, no offense to these people, they're just as meaningful, but we have to move it a little bit quicker, they tell me. Anyway, so this next guy up, Ross the Boss Friedman, ladies and gentlemen. He met Andy Chernoff in 1973 and he created the Dictators, who became the first signed punk rock band launching the CBGB scene. Known for their sense of humor and affection for White Castles and wrestling. You guys don't have White Castles on the West Coast, right? We have White Castles. You guys have In-N-Out. That's kind of the difference. They were one of the most copied and influential bands of the genre. In 1979, Ross joined Shakin' Street and toured the world with that band. And then in 1980, Ross and Joey DeMaio co-founded metal legends Manowar. His 8 years and 6 albums with this band gained him an unbelievably loyal cult following who widely consider Ross the Boss to be the definitive Manowar guitar player. In 2005, he formed his own Ross the Boss band and recorded 2 critically acclaimed solo albums, New Metal Leader in 2008 and Hailstorm in 2010. And his newest project is Death Dealer. They toured the world for their album War Master and released Hallowed Ground in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Heavy Metal Hall of History, Ross the Boss Friedman, everybody.
Thank you. Well, I'm from the East Coast. I was born in the Bronx, and I can't believe I'm standing on this stage talking to everybody tonight. It's a great honor. I'm going to make it short because we have to. I'd like to thank Pat for doing this, because let me tell you something. Heavy metal needs a place, needs a home for so many great deserving artists. And I don't know what to say. I mean, all I know is the Dictators started in 1975, and there was no real American punk. And you know, now they call it punk rock, you know, proto-punk. And then Manowar started in first album in 1982, and there was no such thing as power metal, and now there's such thing as power metal because Manowar started it. And you know, I keep playing, I keep doing my thing. I have my new RTB band. We're gonna play tonight. We have, I don't know, 50 shows. Thank you, buddy. We have 50 shows booked, and the Dictators continue to tour. I'm just honored to play music, and it's the thrill of my life to just strap on my guitar and play, as you're about to see in a little while. All I know is I have just one Ronnie Dio story. I was on tour with Shakin' Street. We found ourselves opening up for them in London in